Mum, I've got the car keys. What are you doing?
I told you I've got to get this finished.
Well, not now. We're going out.
I've got to get it done.
Remember, we've got an appointment with Dr. Powers.
Why?
Well, we need to talk to her about what happened yesterday. We're going to be late.
I'm nearly finished. How am I going to get this done?
I told you, dictate it to me and I'll type it.
I don't want you doing my typing for me.
I want to help.
I'm not a complete invalid, you know.
Of course not. But can we just get your coat on and go and see the doctor?
And I'm not a 3-year-old either.
Mum? Please, we can't go on like this.
I'm sorry. It's this. I don't mean to be horrible.
I know.
I don't know what's happening to me.
That's why we've got to go and talk to the doctor.
Yeah. Caroline's still not in, you know.
So what do you want me to do about it? Send out a search party?
I was just saying.
Yeah, well, don't. I'm sure she'll be here in a minute. See? You right?
Yeah. Sorry I'm late. Is anything the matter?
No, fine.
Can I send in your first patient?
Just give me a minute, will you?
Looks like she had a rough night.
Again?
The woman was 5 minutes late. Give her a break,
Why
will
you
you?
have to drive so slowly, I don't know. No wonder we're always late for everything.
Right. Margaret Cadogan, we've got an appointment with Dr. Powers.
I don't know about an off day. It's more like an off year. I'm beginning to feel like I can't cope. As if I haven't got enough on my plate, what with work and the kids. He wants me to help out in the shop as well. I've told him I can't. Well, you can imagine how well that went down. But I told him I've got limits. I mean, you can only do so much. Don't you think?
Sorry,
Why should I know what's going on in Caroline's head?
well, I don't know. You play squash with her.
So?
Well, Mike's always talking about the confessional of the potting green.
Hardly the same. Sorry.
Caroline, can you see Mrs. Cadogan next? Only she's been waiting a while.
I don't think I can see anyone else at the moment.
What's up?
I've just got a bit of a headache. I'm feeling...
Do you want to go home?
No, no.
Well, what should I do about Mrs. Cadogan then?
Can someone else see her?
You sure you don't want to go home?
What, and do my housework?
I just
Kate, I just can't see anyone else at the moment.
Leave it with me then.
Thanks.
Whatever it is, it's not my fault.
Actually, I've come to ask you a favour.
Which is?
Well, I know you're meant to be doing paperwork, but Caroline has got a... Well, she's got a headache and...
Or a hangover, as we doctors like to call it.
Whatever. I have no idea. Now, the problem is...
You want me to see her patient?
Yeah, Mrs. Cadogan, ASAP.
Let's have a look at the notes. Has she seen the consultant yet?
I've no idea.
Great. Mrs. Cadogan.
But I don't understand. I thought it was to see Dr. Powers.
She's unavailable, I'm sorry. Dr. Rawlings knows all about your case.
Let's go to my room.
Hiya.
Hello. Could I see Dr. Powers, please?
Yeah, what's your name?
Pauline Knight.
The consultant said that our GP would fill us in on the details.
Right. What exactly did he say?
He said I got Huntington's disease.
Yeah. Do you know what that means?
Sort of.
Well, the disease does have physical symptoms.
Yeah, I think he said the spasms in her hands were part of it.
Yeah, and the feet. It'll also have emotional effects. I see you've been suffering from depression.
Yes.
Well, that'll be almost certainly down to the Huntington.
It's not just the depression. Mum gets angry and upset. She keeps on forgetting things.
Silly little things.
It's all part of the disease.
All I seem to do is shout at poor Louise. And the last thing I want to do is hurt her.
Hey, that's okay. So what's next?
Well, we can treat the symptoms. There is medication available that will help with the muscle spasms and the depression.
What about my temper?
It will help with the mood swings as well.
Good. Mum really wants to get back to work. She thrives on it.
I'm afraid getting back to work might not be that easy. In fact, it may be impossible.
But I can't give up my lecturing.
Mum's looked after us ever since Dad died. Nearly 20 years ago.
Oh, work helped me then. Kept my mind alive. And you're telling me I have to give it up?
Well, I'm not saying that you have to, but,
You said you could give her pills.
it's not that simple, I'm afraid. It's a degenerative disease. And...
Well, what does that mean?
Well, Huntington's develops over a period of time, 15, maybe 20 years.
And after 15 or 20 years, what will I be like?
There's no easy way of saying this. Your symptoms, all of your symptoms, will get worse.
How much worse?
Well, towards the end, you're going to need care.
I'll do that.
24 hours a day.
What's going to happen to my mind?
Dementia is a symptom in the later stages.
There's no cure?
No.
So I'll go mad and then it'll kill me, is that what you're saying?
Mum, don't.
I'm not going to wait around for that to happen.
What do you mean?
I couldn't stand it. I mean, you know, the senility, I just couldn't.
I'm here. I'll always be here.
But you don't know what it's like. What happens in the end?
Huntington's weakens the system. In the end, it might be something else that finally...
Like what?
Pneumonia.
Well, my father died of pneumonia.
How old was he?
I just turned 40.
And how about your mother?
Granny died last year. She was 80.
She was never ill.
Did she ever speak about how your father was before he died?
It became quite violent. She didn't really like talking about it.
You see, the thing is...
Is it hereditary?
Oh, hiya. Have a seat. It's fine. Oh, Rana, I've put 5 of Caroline's patients at the end of your list. Is that all right?
Where's she gone now?
No, she's in a room.
Just don't get it.
Oh, you know Caroline.
Oh no, this is more than just one of her moods.
Yeah, there's the notes.
Thanks.
Rana, you've got 10 patients to see.
I can't take much more of this.
Please sit down. I want to talk to the doctor.
But I'm the one that's ill.
Mum, it's hereditary.
I heard. I haven't gone deaf as well.
Oh, please, sit down.
When you say it's hereditary,
Well, it can be passed on by either parent. In your mother's case, it sounds like it was passed on by her father, but we can't be sure.
so I could get this thing too.
No,
It is possible.
you're not going to get it.
So what are my chances?
About 50-50.
A toss of a coin. And I have to spend years waiting for it to hit me.
There is a test that will decide whether you've inherited the gene.
And if I've inherited it?
Well, then in time, you will develop Huntington's.
So if I take this test and I've got this gene, well, it's a death sentence, basically.
You need to think very carefully before you decide to have the test.
If I get ill, I'll be all on my own.
But you might not have it.
But you just said there's a 50% chance I have.
But there's a 50% chance you haven't.
So it's like a time bomb waiting to go off. How could I live with that?
Have the test.
That's for Louise to decide. But I would suggest, if you're going to have children, that you should take the test.
This is all too much for me to take in.
Would you rather I spoke to each of you alone?
Yes.
Yeah, I need some fresh air.
We won't be long. This must be very difficult for both of you.
She'll be all right.
Has she got anybody else she could talk to? A relative?
Well, there's only her Aunt Pamela.
Is she your sister?
Yes.
All right, then she should see her doctor too.
Oh, she's a patient here.
And what's her name?
Pamela Jennings.
Okay. Then, do you want me to contact her?
No.
Well, she's your sister. She really ought to, you know, there's a possibility.
Oh, I see. No. No, we're half-sisters.
You've got different father?
Yes.
Okay. Well, she still should think about having a test just to be on the safe side. Right, I'm going to give you some addresses and phone numbers for Huntington support groups.
Oh, I'm not really a support group type person. It's always been Louise and me.
You really should think about contacting them.
They don't have a cure, do they?
No, I'm sorry. But they can help. And Louise can contact them too. They offer counselling for people in her position.
Louise doesn't need counselling.
Look, I know this has come as a terrible shock, but there is a very real possibility that Louise has inherited the disease.
No, there isn't.
You can't be sure of that.
Yes, I can.
Mrs. Cadogan, you can't.
She's adopted. Louise is adopted.
But Pamela, it's not just Mum, is it? I could have it too.
I'm sure you have nothing to worry about. No, I'm not just trying to make you feel better. Louise, as soon as you get your mum home, I want you to come and see me.
So she has no idea she's adopted?
None.
Well, how am I going to advise her?
Well, let her take the test. It'll be negative.
I'm getting involved in a deception.
But it's for Louise's own good.
No, I'm not going to put her through the stress of having the test.
But it would come back negative and then she could get on with her life.
I don't know. It's completely unprofessional and it's a waste of NHS resources. I don't understand. Why didn't you just tell her she was adopted?
I think we've finished here. I want to go now. Louise?
Can I arrange to see you maybe tomorrow when I've had more time to think?
Come on now. We've taken up enough of the doctor's time.
Do you think I can take the test in the surgery?
What test?
Were you listening to the doctor?
Of course I was.
And you understand that I could have it too?
I'm sure you don't.
Why do you keep saying that? I spoke to Pamela.
When?
I called her outside the surgery.
Why?
I thought she should know.
She's not going to be able to help you.
Why not?
She's not exactly the Florence Nightingale type, is she?
But I need someone who'll listen to me.
I'd listen to you.
Yeah, but why are you being like this?
I just don't think she's the right person to talk to about this.
She's worried about you.
I'm sure she is. But she's got some funny ideas.
She's family.
I've got years of illness ahead of me. Pamela can't help that. Nor can you. I'm the one that has to live with this. Everything that's important to me. Work. You. Will be nothing.
But the doctor said there's medication.
The doctor said there was no cure. We both know how I'll end up.
Come on. We're in this together.
So what do I do?
Well, what's the daughter like?
Hard to say, really. I think she's going to refuse the test.
Seen her notes?
Yes.
Well, you know the rules. You can't tell her she's adopted.
But then she's going to go along thinking she's got Huntington's for no reason. And one day she's going to find out she's adopted anyway.
Well, the only thing you can do is have a word with her mother.
Yeah, well, that's like a brick wall. Apparently there's an aunt I can speak to. I think she's registered here.
Same problem.
Yeah, I know. Patient confidentiality.
You any idea why the mother hasn't told her?
No.
Well, how's she got this far without finding out?
Oh, the mother's pretty protective. She's clearly put her mind to keeping her daughter in the dark.
Even so.
Yeah, exactly. She's going to find out with passports, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's true. Don't know what to say.
Well, she's going to find out.
I know.
And then she's going to be devastated.
It's not your problem.
Well, I feel it is.
Anyway, aren't they both Caroline's patients?
Supposedly. I don't think she's been much help.
Okay. I'll have a word with her.
Best of luck.
I'll do that. Sit down.
I want to do it. I've always done it.
Please sit down.
Just because I'm ill, it doesn't mean everything has to fall apart.
I'm not saying that.
I'm not bedridden yet.
Don't. I can't cope with much more.
You're going to have to face it. That's how I'm going to end it.
Mum, stop.
I'm so frightened.
I'm here for you.
I'm not going to get any better. Do you understand what that means?
Yeah.
Don't think you do. Everything will get worse. My temper, the shakes. And at the end, I won't have any control of myself at all.
I'll look after you.
I don't want that. I don't want this illness.
We've always been there for each other.
You better go to work.
I thought I'd spend the morning with you.
Fine.
You sure?
Off you go.
Maybe work will take my mind off of things.
You don't have to worry.
Okay.
You have to think of yourself.
But that's what I've been trying to tell her. It's not just her, it's me too. I know I should take this test. I just don't think I could cope with it.
What does your mum say about that?
She keeps saying that I've nothing to worry about. She doesn't want to face the fact that I could have it too.
Maybe it's more complicated than that.
I can't talk to her about it. I mean, she's just been told she's got an incurable disease and all I seem to care about is whether I've got it too.
Louise, you need to speak to your mum.
I've tried.
There are some things that have to be sorted out.
Can't you talk to her?
I think I might have to. But you know she doesn't listen to me.
Please try.
I'll try. Although it's never worked before.
I'll take you over there now.
No, I think I should see her alone.
I'm sorry about this morning, Kate.
Are you feeling any better?
No, not really. I'll be all right for this afternoon's surgery, though.
Ah, just the one I'm looking for.
Oh, not now, Mac.
I just want to have a chat.
Look, if it's about Margaret Cadogan, I just...
It's about Caroline Powers, actually.
Right. Your last chance to have lunch with a glamorous young doctor.
You've talked me into it.
I know just the place.
Old charm letting you down?
That's the old.
Oh, when given the choice, she went for the younger, leaner option.
Fair. Only one woman in this room I fancy.
Oh, Mac, how sweet.
I mean, look.
Oh, shut up.
So, what's going to happen about Louise?
I was wondering how long it would take you to get round to that.
Not just that.
That's what you meant.
We're going to have to do something about it.
Oh, we?
All right. You are then.
Why?
You know why? She rang me from the doctor's surgery. She's terrified.
Look, I've got it all worked out. She'll take the test, it'll be negative, that'll be the end of it.
That's not the answer.
You've got to tell her the truth.
Oh, here we go again. Why have you never been able to accept the fact that I don't want Louise knowing?
She's your daughter. You have to be honest with her.
And you're a fine one to be lecturing about honesty.
She'll never forgive you when she finds out the truth.
Oh, you tell her as soon as I'm in my grave. Yes, it's what you've always wanted.
Margaret!
It's the lesser of two evils.
It's still lying.
This is none of your business.
I really thought I'd begun to sort myself out. But this business with Eddie, it's really flung me backwards.
Well, you just got to keep moving forward, haven't you?
Well, that's what I have been doing. But, you know, since the,
You left Eddie?
Who did I think I was kidding? Have my estranged husband stay in the spare room like nothing ever happened?
Yeah, but he's gone now.
That's right.
You feel okay about it?
I don't feel anything. I'm just so tired.
Don't come in here uninvited telling me I'm being cruel to my daughter. I want you to leave. Come on, get out.
Margaret! Stop it! What's wrong with you? I've never seen you like this.
I should never have let you in here. Go on, leave before I...
Margaret! Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just got a bit dizzy, but I'm all right now.
I'm calling the surgery.
No, I'm all right.
You're far from all right. I'm calling them now.
What can they do?
Can we get the bill, please?
Yeah. Don't tell me you've got to get the car from the garage.
I'm so sorry.
It must be, love. You can't leave it for a second, eh? I'll get this.
No, let me.
It's my way of saying thank you.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Excuse me, could I have a vodka and tonic, please? Sure. Thanks.
Hi. Come in.
Pamela, who is it?
It's me, Mrs. Cadogan, Dr. Rawlings. Your sister said you had a fall.
I was just a bit dizzy, but I'm fine now.
She just collapsed.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll just take a quick look at you, just to be on the safe side. All sounds fine to me.
Sorry for wasting your time. Pamela shouldn't have called you.
She did the right thing.
That's what I said.
So how did it happen?
It was my fault. We were arguing.
The doctor doesn't want to hear all about that.
Where's Louise?
Work?
That's what we were arguing about.
Pamela, stop!
No, I'm not going to stop. You have to tell her.
Is this what I think it's about?
The adoption.
So you've told the doctor then?
I had to.
But you won't tell Louise? What do you think?
Well, I think you should tell her.
That's what I've always said.
You know why I can't?
But this changes things.
How the hell can telling her the truth help Louise?
You know why.
Whatever's gone on, it's bound to come out sooner or later. I don't understand why you haven't told her before now.
I thought the whole thing through, and I decided it was best not to tell Louise the truth when she was little. I just went on. There was never a right time.
But why?
Margaret, if you don't tell him, I will.
I was told things about her background. Things no child should ever know.
Like what?
Louise's mother, she didn't know the father. We're not just talking about one night that went wrong. Louise's mother was raped. She didn't find out she was pregnant until it was too late. The day after she gave birth, she hanged herself. What was I meant to tell Louise? It wasn't as if she could find her real mother and she'd know her father was a monster. What's that going to do to a child growing up? I did it for the best.
We know you did.
Now you see my problem. It isn't quite as simple as you were making out.
Yes, I see your problem.
Well?
Well, I've got to be honest. Louise thinks she might have Huntington's. She thinks that she could die. She has to be told the truth.
Can I have another, please? You'd better make it a double.
Everybody has a right to know about their background. It's not your secret to keep. It's hers. And she has to decide what to do with that knowledge.
How would you feel if it was your story?
It's not about me. It's not about you. Look, you've done everything with the best intentions. You've brought up that girl and she's turned into a lovely young woman who obviously loves her mum.
But she won't love me anymore if I tell her.
Oh, I think she will.
But she'll hate me when she knows I've lied to her. And she'll hate me even more when she hears the truth. We'll get through it together.
Well, I'll help with counselling and anything else that you and Louise need.
Dr. Rawlins, what's happened?
It's nothing. I just got a bit dizzy, but I'm fine now. Why are you home?
I couldn't concentrate. I'm so worried about you. Everything.
Louise, sit down. There's something I need to tell you.